All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 57 of An Evening with 112. I fucked up last week. I thought it was episode 55, but it was actually episode 56. But oh well, shit happens. We have those weeks. Um, but GB and Miss Virgo are on the way, so they'll be here shortly. Cran, what's going on? Alpha is here. Howdy all. I'm actually off today and able to watch the beginning of this. Um so yeah, it's been an interesting week. I resolved the issue I had last week. Thank you to everybody who uh listened to me rant about my issue with the post office. I very much appreciate that. Um, and yeah, I'm glad I was able to uh, rant real quick. Hang on, my camera's all fucked up. Hang. Oh, perfect. Fixed the issue. Okay, awesome. He's gone. No, sometimes I don't know if anyone else has this issue with StreamYard, but I've had it where you'll type in the website and you'll go into the studio and you'll start a stream and it'll compress your screen, like the camera, for some reason it'll compress your screen, so like it puts you up closer than you want to, instead of doing like the way that it is here where you can see everything in the back. It like zooms in on my face. I don't understand. um a short episode this time. No. Oh well, I thought you meant shirt. I thought he meant my shirt. Um so anyway, like I was saying, I resolved the issue with the post office. So I got my figure. She was fine. Nothing came damaged. And then a couple of days ago, I received my package from Hobby Genki. Um, and they thought they were clever by they put a little slip in there that was like, take a picture of it and share the picture and tag us in it and you'll get a little reward. And I was like, I wish my reward was not this expensive ass shipping that you forced me to pay for this fucking figure. But um I did get her. I have her right here on my desk. You can't see her, but she's out of camera, but she's right here. I've been taking pictures. Um, I've been taking pictures of her for the review, so I've been working on that. I put that little short up to let you guys know I'm working on her review now. I apologize it's taken this long for me to sit down and do this review for her. But uh, yeah, she got delayed for some reason. Reveltech delayed her release. Um, and then the issue with Genki and all that stuff. But she's here. She's awesome, but I did have a little bit of an issue with her. I got bit with the QC bug, unfortunately. Luckily, it wasn't like anything with the joints or anything like that. It was, um, what's it called? It's like two little, well, I guess I'll show her. There's two little paint boo-boos on her. I'm not quite sure how it happened because the new Revoltech figures, they come wrapped in like a protective um like in a protective foam baggie. So I don't understand why. It's probably not going to be able to catch up, but so on her jacket, right there was like a scuff or like a couple of chips of paint, and then on the red side of her top, there was like a paint scuff, and I tried every trick in the book. I tried the magic eraser and it wouldn't take it off. Um I tried isopropyl alcohol and that didn't work. I tried a Gundam erase marker and that didn't work. But luckily, Toy Games, I messaged him and asked him for his thoughts on a possible fix. So he gave me one, and I used a Vallejo red that I had at the time, and I had to order it. I haven't painted it yet because I came home and I just immediately fell asleep. So I have the paint to fix it. This is the closest red I could find to match at least her top. I'll have to go to one of my spots where I got my. Actually, I'll probably go to that spot tomorrow that I got my paintbrush that I use. It's a really good paintbrush. I got it from like a Warhammer. It's not like a Games Workshop store, but they sell like Warhammer and trading cards and shit. But that's where I got my brush, and so I'll see if they have that glossy red to just go in there and touch that up, and then she'll be good. I did shoot video for it. So it is on camera, so there's that. And I did message Hobby Genki, but if I could fix it, then there's really no point in me having to go through the process of putting her back in the box, then having to pay to ship her back, and then for them to send me a new one. So at that point, I'll just tell them to just cancel the ticket because I could just fucking fix it. That's what Toy Games told me to do, was just dry brush it on there. No, the magic eraser didn't work, but the good thing about that magic eraser is I think I could fix my snail shell figure that got staining on the arms. I think the magic eraser will take that off, so I'll try that later and see if it works. But other than that, very solid figure, man. I'm very impressed with Revoltech with this. They've definitely improved a lot from the previous Harley. They cleaned up the joints, so she doesn't have the big ass joints. In the elbows, they're more proportionate, so you can hide them. And then this is the first Revoltech that actually has like regular pinless knees. So that's cool. She doesn't have the big ass ball joints in the back. And yeah, she's like pretty much 1-to-1 with what she looked like in the anime. And she comes with a lot of accessories. And if you caught the pre-order bonus window, depending on who you ordered from, you got the pre-order bonus, which was this faceplate, which I love it. It was like a main selling point for me, that shit-eating grin. I just love it. So I feel bad for the people that missed out on that pre-order bonus, because to me, like, that extra faceplate just kind of seals the deal. So I feel bad. You'll probably have to like pay an upcharge on it, because I don't know how many runs they did with the bonus faceplate, but it came in a little baggie that was taped to the box. And then in terms of the USPS thing, I got this in the mail. I was gonna wait till GB came on, but I might as well just go through my pickups now. Um, so what I'm about to show you, I consider this a figure grail of mine. I'm sure a lot of people are not going to share the same opinions, and that's perfectly fine because in terms of collecting, everybody has their own picks for their personal grails. Um, like one is on my shelf behind me, that Robo Skull is one. Um, that third party Rebecca is also one. Um, but this one here is a personal grail of mine. I've been wanting this figure ever since I got back into collecting. And she was going for ridiculous prices. She still is. And it was very rare for people to actually sell her for a reasonable price. And one day I went on eBay and I saw there was a seller and they had her listed for a reasonable price. Came with all the accessories. It wasn't a knockoff, it was legit. Had all the right stuff on the box. So I pulled the trigger on it, and I'm really happy with this figure. And that is the it is the Bandai SH Figure Arts Harley from the Suicide Squad movie. Um, yeah, I think at the time when this came out, I bought the Mafex version because I was just getting into import figures and somebody recommended me that figure. But that was at the time where Mafex was using like really shitty brittle plastic for their figures. And their like printing technology just wasn't up to par. And I missed out on this figure. So I have her now. She's great. And this is like, I think a lot of people still consider this like probably one of the best Margot Robbie Harleys because like they just nailed her likeness on every head sculpt. So she comes with this one, right, where she's like laughing. She comes with this one where she's just kind of got like a sadistic kind of smile. And then this one, she's kind of got like a, I don't know, like a resting bitch face or something like that. And the pigtails articulate on them. So it's cool. And her pew pew, it is removable. That was something that the Mafex one didn't have. For some odd ass reason, I don't know why Metacom thought this was a good idea, but the handle for her pew pew was a separate piece and it had like a click. I don't know, like it had a piece on it where it like clicked into the holster, and then her pew pew was a completely separate sculpt, and I don't understand why they went and were really extra with that, but it does fit in the holster on this one, which I really like. And yeah, like they nailed a lot of the details, even on her jacket. There was a lot of details on here I didn't even know were on her actual costume. But yeah, really cool. So we got double Harleys in the mail this week. But yeah, she's great. Yeah, I can see why she still kind of holds her value. I think like the most I've seen her go for is like 250 plus on eBay. And I think there was a listing for her, but it was an auction, I think, that was like 75 and plus shipping. And I would have went with that one, but I thought I was going to get sniped in the auction. Like it always happens to me. Like I'll put in a bid and within like that last 2 seconds, someone will come in and snipe my bid for a higher bid and then I'll lose. So it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but yeah, I'm happy with that figure. but that was my only two pickups. So, but I did shoot like half of the Harley review, so she'll be and I already started laying out the format for that in my software, so I'll be getting to that this week. And then yeah, Double H, yeah. And then Woody was kind enough to pick me up the ZoloCon exclusive for Valiverse, so that should be here sometime this week. So I don't have that to show, but shout out to Woody for, you know, helping out when he can, because there was no way in hell I was going to get that. And you know, when it comes to the convention exclusives, you don't really know when they're going to actually go up on the site. So, yeah, and there was quite a bit of news in terms of stuff that was shown. And yeah, so we'll jump into it. I don't remember where I stopped last week, because all I remember last week is I was really pissed and I got on stream and I fucking ranted for like half of it. So we'll find a spot and we'll just get into it. So this is Patriot Studios. They've done a lot of the third-party figures for a particular zombie game from Capcom. These are third party, so these are not official, but they are doing a Nemesis, which is really badass. Probably one of the more infamous Resident Evil villains. He was in Resident Evil 3, and then on the original Resident Evil 3, and then they just remastered it. Last year? No. Yeah, maybe it was last year that they remastered 3. For the newer consoles and for PC. And then was it 8 that just, or was it 9? Resident Evil 9, I think, just came out last week. So, but this is dope. I really like the way this looks. He looks really accurate to the game. He even comes with the big ass rocket launcher that he tries to kill you with. So it looks like they're doing 3 different versions, and they are doing soft goods on all 3, which is dope. So you have this one where he's less covered up. This one, he's more covered up. He doesn't have this shit growing on his arm. And then there's this one here, but I don't think that's the same person, because I thought that was Mr. M. Or maybe that was Nemesis. But there's another character in Resident Evil 2 that's called Mr. M, and he looks similar to this. But this is dope. There's no pre-order open for this, but it'll be on 5K. But I think these are the... Okay, I see what they did. So this is the classic Nemesis from Resident Evil 3, and then these 2 are from the newer remake for 3. But these look dope. And I think they'll have no problem selling these, because the 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 popularity of Resident Evil is just, it's there. People will sell it, or they'll sell them. People will buy them, and yeah. I think they were talking about doing a remake of the original Resident Evil, which I'm surprised they haven't done yet. They've done 2, 3. I don't think they did 4 yet, but 2 and 3 got a remake. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if within the next couple of years they decide to just do a remake of the original Resident Evil. But yeah, these look really cool. I don't have any of the other ones. But I would be tempted because, I mean, it's a Nemesis. This is like when you think of Resident Evil, like he's one of the most infamous villains from the series. And then here we have Fang Kun Studio, Divine Realm War Hero, Achilles. So she's already up for pre-order on 5K. The MSRP is 70, and she'll be Q3 to Q4 of 2026. And it says she's about 7.1 inches, so she's like McFarlane scale, so 1/10. Kind of reminds me of Wonder Woman a little bit. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I like it. She's been doing a lot of leg exercises. She's very muscular in the legs. And she's got gesturing hands. But I like that there's a mix of sculpt and soft goods here. I don't know how this will scale with the Combatants Fight for Glory. I don't even know if this is the same company, if they just changed their company name. But is this from the same people that just released that Viking lady that everyone liked? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. But she looks good. I like the gladiatorial look. I like the weapons. She's got the pissed off face. She's got the sandals. Oh, the spear is dope too. I like that. So, I don't know. I feel like you could fudge this in as like a Princess Diana. But this would be like an Amazonian version of her, you know what I mean? Like, not in the Wonder Woman costume, but like this is her on Themyscira. I think it could work. Yeah, she's gonna be a little bit taller. She'll be like maybe an inch taller than the Mattel DC figures, but or if you have the McFarlane stuff, she'll scale just fine. I think she'll be a little bit shorter. And then once those Mattel DC figures, once they start producing those, I think she'll scale fine. But yeah, she looks good. And then Revoltech is doing a 6th edition Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. This is the prototype they showed at Wonderfest. So this is, I think, more closer to the video game, the older video game, or I guess the original version of Hayabusa. So he looks cool. I don't have any attachment to Ninja Gaiden, but I'm happy for the people that are excited for that. So Savage Crucible showed their Death Dealer Warhorse. and it's I guess it's a collaboration between them and Fish Toys. Uh, this looks really nice. The actual soft goods hair for the horse is nice. Articulation seems to be there. The sculpt is incredible. I hope at some point Savage Crucible does horses. Uh, because I would be tempted, very tempted to buy horses from them because I own the Lemurians. I don't own any of Wave 2. And I didn't pre-order Wave 3. I'm gonna wait till those come in, and then I'm probably gonna buy those because I like the more aquatic, um, more of the aquatic. Uh, oh, hang on. I believe my guest is in here. Let me fix my thing here. So yeah, 135. So it's 135 for him, and but look, this is definitely them one upping Loose Collector. I think is did that Death Dealer that people said was awful, and that horse is static. I think where it has like very limited points of articulation, while this one has a lot more. So, but yeah, if Savage Crucible does horses, I'm game. Um, but I don't have any attachment to Death Dealer, so I'm not gonna put the money towards it just for a horse. But I like it. And GB is here. He's here. Welcome.
What is up?
Hi.
So what do you did you hear me talk about this figure here? This Divine Realm figure?
I have not, but she looks like Wonder Woman.
That's what I thought too, and I think you could. I want to say you could put that in as like an Amazonian version of her, like just on Themyscira without the
or a
costume.
Wonder Woman version of Chung Li from Street Fighter. She got them thunder thighs.
Yeah, she got the.
She do.
So it says 7.1 inches, so she might scale with McFarlane.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she'll be shorter if you put her next to Batman and a Superman, or if she'll be the same height as them. Because I don't know. I know McFarlane is 1/10, but I don't know the exact height measurements of McFarlane. So I don't know if it's 7 point something like this figure is, or if it's exactly 7 inches. Because I know with NECA is 7 inches. Or a little bit taller depending on the character.
Yeah, with this one, I would be more with not the height, it'd be like the girth, man. Like how big is it? Because McFarlane, Batman and Superman, them some big boys. So I don't know. Her legs don't look like they're like McFarlane size type legs. I don't know.
Oh, Frank is here. Frank, do you want a link? Or is he at work?
I don't know. Let me ask him in a second here.
Frank, if you're not on work, you can come on and give your thoughts on this. This Wonder Woman that could be friends with your Hilder that you got, your Viking lady. Yeah, she looks cool though. I think I want to say they were like, let's see how close we could get with Wonder Woman without cease and desist, because this is clearly her.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like it with the spear. I don't necessarily think I'll be purchasing it, but we could live vicariously through Frank, because I know Frank will probably buy it.
Who makes this guy or this lady?
I don't. I thought it was the same people that did that Hilder figure, the Viking lady that Frank got. But look, see,
You'll be getting her. That's what he said.
but he said it was a different company, so I'm not too sure what company this is. I mean, Joseph said I don't need her to be Diana. She is the one bad-looking Amazon. So Menjoza is sold on her too.
She can definitely work as, if you were trying to make, like, if you're really into Wonder Woman and you're trying to make an army, she would definitely be somebody you would put in there.
That would be one of those. Well, I don't even think she'll go on sale. I think she'll be one of those that once it goes in stock, it's just immediately sold out. Her pre-order could be sold out as we speak because this was 5 days ago. So she could already be, her pre-order could already be sold out on 5K.
What all does she come with? What's the load?
That's a good question. Let me.
I
know she comes with weapons, but let me.
Your helmet in the background, but I don't know if that was her.
Let me take a look and see. Here. Where the hell are the pre-orders at? Let's take a look. What was she called? Let's look it up under the.
Frank said she's on.
Okay, here she is. Okay, I see her. All right, let me share this tab instead.
All right.
All right, so she comes with a decent. She's got a decent amount. So she's got the spear, this kind of shorter speared weapon, the 2 different swords, 2 different shields, and I want to say 5 extra sets of hands, so 10.
Yeah.
10 hands, and then 12 if you count the ones that are already on there. And if you put in your pre-order now, you can get the sword, which looks like this.
All right.
Oh, and she comes with an extra head sculpt too. I forgot so 2 extra head sculpts. So not bad. So the deposit is 12. So you'd be paying 58 after that for the second payment. So not too terribly bad. For a little bit more than what a Maximum series costs, I feel like you're getting your money's worth here because she comes with a hell of a lot more than a Maximum series does.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I would agree that you're getting what she comes with. You're definitely getting what you paid for.
So Frank said not ordering through 5K until my Jade Scar ships. What the hell is that?
That's a Hulk, man. It's a third-party Hulk.
Oh, okay.
AKA Jade Scar.
Big Bad Toy Store. Frank is gonna pay the up cost for the shipping. So there was that, and then Revoltech showed their Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Solid Snake. So I know at Wonderfest, which was a couple weeks ago, they showed a snake, a solid snake. They showed Big Boss, and they showed Ocelot, which is the guy with the revolvers. They haven't shown any promotional pictures for the other two, but this is a really nicely done Solid Snake. I haven't played this particular Metal Gear Solid, so I don't know how accurate it is in terms of taking what was in the game and putting in figure form, but I think it's a solid Snake figure. I think it looks good. All the sculpt is there, paint's there, articulation will be there. I don't know what his accessory or anything like that, or what the pre-order bonus is going to be, because every Revoltech has that pre-order bonus as like an incentive. But I think he looks good. And this is from the newer games. If you want one of the older Snakes, Figma did a reissue of theirs from Metal Gear Solid 2. And he comes with like hands that you could have him looking like he's hanging off of a ledge, which is cool. And he comes with a little box that you can have him crouched under. Yeah, he looks cool. I'll hopefully we'll see more pictures. But yeah, Revoltech always get the likeness right. At least recently they have, because the Street Fighter figures looked good. I know Jury had some QC issues, but the Chun-Li looked good. I think they have another Street Fighter figure coming out this month. The Harley that I just got, she's pretty much 1-to-1 to the anime. So they've definitely stepped up their game in terms of like translating one thing into another. Now, in terms of an example of not quite translating one thing to another, we have the Mezco Splinter with these. I don't even know what the hell's going on with these turtles. Why are the eyes all? What's going on here?
The eyes are the way they are, so you can see the color in them, so you can know what baby turtle you're looking at.
Is this accurate though? Is this accurate to the whatever they're going off of?
No, man. I mean,
jeez.
They went crazy with it, but they I guess they wanted to have something where you can differentiate between the little babies. So they made those eyes that way, and they used color in them so you can know which ones are which.
No need to compare it to Maximum. That's Marvel marketing. But I mean, if you take away the like crack baby turtles, the rest of the figure doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that he's. I heard some people say that they wish that he had flocked, that he was flocked, but do you really want a flocked Master Splinter because of dust? If you live in an area where there's a lot of dust, do you really want to constantly be dusting your Master Splinter figure and having to pick dust and shit out of a flocked figure? I don't think so. But I think this looks fine for what it is.
He looks like a badass Splinter, man, like a younger, like kick-ass Splinter.
I wonder, do they show his accessories?
Yes, they should. He's got.
I like that. I like his little tea set that he comes with. Is cool. Maybe not. I like the glasses. The glasses and his little.
Yeah, the fan.
Okay, so he comes with the canister that caused the crack baby turtles.
Yeah. There it
Okay,
is.
so he's got 3 head sculpts. He's got a couple sets of hands. There's a little tea set. The cracked baby turtles. This is cool though. I think this is cool that they actually gave you like the mutagen spilling out of this effect instead of just giving you a broken canister.
Right.
He's got the bow with the arrow. He's got his hat, the fan, the flute, his little glasses, and his cane or his walking stick. Yeah, this is cool. For some reason, though, I like how he is the same price as Shredder, and he's smaller than Shredder, and he comes with more shit than that Shredder game.
That's probably how they made the price the same.
Damn, they barely gave that Shredder anything. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of would have liked, I don't know, less creepy looking Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they should have.
And Joseph said that is very cool. Does look like the black and white comic. But yeah, he looks cool. I don't know if I necessarily need a Mezco Master Splinter since I still don't have a set of turtles yet. I'm still deciding on which set of turtles I want to get. But he looks cool. I don't know if he's $116 cool. I think he should be like maybe 85, maybe 80 to 85 at most. But you are having to pay that license. So
Yeah.
And I don't trust this either. This August, October 26th, it'll probably be like 2028. Knowing how Mezco moves, they're not gonna keep up with that. We'll get to these two, but I want to at least look at the cool stuff first.
Yeah.
So this is from Fury Toys. This is their tiger that's coming out, or I guess they're doing different colors for the tiger. So this is more Battle Cat colors. I like the white tiger or the saber-tooth tiger. I like this white one a little bit more than the Battle Cat colors. I think it's just the armor is throwing me off for the Battle Cat colors, but in this like frosty blue, I like it. I don't know how much these things go for. I don't know if anyone has the Fury Toys stuff. But if the quality is there and it's not going to crumble in my hands when I take it out of the box, I'll be interested in purchasing it. Maybe Frank has some Fury Toys or Alpha Red. I don't know. He disappeared. He said he had the day off and he disappeared on us.
No.
But these look cool. Yeah, I'll wait and see. Usually these show up on 5K. So I'll take a look and see what they're asking for, at least for this one. I still like that Battle Cat that's coming out, the movie one. I kind of like that one a little bit more than this. But I feel it's not fair to compare the two because there's more sculpting and painting on this. And this is more of like a collector, more of an adult collector item, while the Battle Cat that's coming out is like more for kids.
Right.
But I'll keep talking.
Hey, no, come here.
Now, Valiverse showed their DFW exclusive for this year. This character is called Malice. So he's for the Garrison Cavalry. He's their heavy unit. And he comes with quite a bit of accessories. Now, the rocket launcher, that's a reuse from it's just a repaint from the single release. I think that was November. I think it was the weapons pack. These are new though. These are new. These are interesting. And I kind of like that he's got like a knight helmet going on there. So we'll see. If I don't know who's going to DFW this year, but you let me know.
Yeah.
you let me know. I'll be at Joe Fest. I'll be at Joe Fest fighting off the mosquitoes.
Yes.
But he looks cool. I mean, I'm just looking forward to the pirates. That's really what I'm looking forward to. And then for Savage Crucible, they also showed this guy. He'll be a Toylanta debut figure. I am interested in this guy for sure. So if he... Okay, so it says mid-year. So if he goes up on their website, I'll pick him up. I like this kind of color scheme he's got going on here. The weapons. I love the swords. Yeah, and this head sculpt is cool. I'm sure this is supposed to be remnant of a character from something, but I don't know what exactly it's or if this is an original character. But I really like the way that this looks, and I like the Savage Crucible figures. I own a couple of the lizards. I didn't get Who-Man or any of the other ones, or the warrior with ball and chain. I'm waiting on the aquatic wave to come out where it's... I don't know if they have pictures on here or not.
Yeah.
How big are those Savage Crucibles?
I'm not sure how big the human figures are, but I know the lizards, they're taller. I want to say they're taller than classified by just a little bit. I'm sure Frank will give you a better idea because he has a human character. I just have the lizards.
I was just thinking that last dude there, I was looking at him and I'm like, somebody might paint him a little bit bluer and make a frost giant, a Marvel frost giant out of him.
I could see that. Yeah, like I have this one. The this one, which is cool. I like the lizards. A lot of people didn't like them. I really like the lizards.
The detail on them was pretty good. I mean,
I think I'm missing one or two of at least the named ones. I'm missing Como, and I'm missing one of the other lizards. But these are the ones I'm waiting on. The aquatic characters. So the piranha, they're doing this one, which is an anglerfish.
They gotta have a shark.
They don't, but I did get a shark from it was a Kickstarter that I backed. called Combat Creatures, and they did a shark. I can grab them in a minute. And then they're also doing this Cthulhu, which is I've seen this in person, the prototype of it all painted up, and it's this is the one that I was waiting on the most.
So he's
I
gonna
remember when Wave 1 was coming out, and they showed the prototypes for Wave 2 and 3, and then when Wave 2 was about to come out, I remember they showed the prototypes for this wave, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna probably get everybody from this wave with all the aquatic characters.
So you got the squid god
Mhm.
that the black warships, and then you'll have Crystal Ball and the Night Creepers that worship the black, and you're gonna have a whole little squid army,
Oh, you're right.
a whole freaking squid army. Ah,
You're right.
squid heads are in this year for some reason.
Squid heads.
Fucking damn you, Crystal Ball! Damn you to hell for bringing that through.
I do want this guy. This Jaeger guy. He's kind of like a werewolf creature. I don't know I think Frank did get that. Yeah, I think Frank got this guy. This Jaeger. I don't think he liked him as much as the Who man.
He's like a souped up version of the Toxic Avenger, kind of sort of. Just the look. I ain't saying. I look at his face, don't it? It screams Toxic Avenger.
I think it's because of the one eye. I think maybe the head shape and the eye patch over the missing eye.
Give this man a mop. And let him fight Michael Jai White.
Well, they were at Joe Fest last year, right?
Who's that?
The Savage Crucible people.
Yeah, they be there. The Animal Kingdom people will be there. I'm not well, I don't know who's going to be there this year, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them are the same. Like, Toy Federation will be there. Attorney of Dreams will be there. The animal folks, the dino people are going to be there, which they got some cool dinos, man. I'm not that into dinos like that, but those folks that make the dinos there, man, I forgot what.
I missed out on this one too. This was the ZoloCon exclusive for Savage Crucible. If he pops up on the site, Frank, you let me know if he pops up on the site because you're always on the Savage Crucible site.
He's there, man.
Let me know if he's up there so I can get him. And then Loose Collector showed this guy, the Dog Man, from their Crypt line. Now listen, as soon as I saw this reminded me, and this might ruin it for people, but as soon as I saw this, him hunched over like this, it reminded me of that second James Gunn Scooby-Doo movie where they make those dog creatures and they're chasing Shaggy and Scooby through the movie. That's what these remind me of. So I might have just ruined it for people, but I love those movies. But I think it's just because of the elongated proportions of the arms and the legs, maybe.
He's got that Egyptian jackal type of look going on, especially in the head. Like the Egyptian jackals, the all black dogs that they worship as deities. I don't know what they are exactly, but I don't like the fact that in every picture they got him on a stand.
Yeah,
that worries me.
I also don't know how I feel about this gap here in the diaper they out there.
I think for what you're trying to do with them, I think it's necessary.
I also don't know about the quality here because I've heard some war stories of loose collector figures breaking. I think Tony, he got the one of the werewolves, I think, and it broke on him. I think someone else got the werewolf from loose collector, the dog soldier, and it broke on them. So I'm gonna avoid loose collector for
I
that.
have La Muerta, who's collecting.
How was that? Did the plastic feel kind of fragile, or
No, actually, she that particular one is because it's the only one I got. It's fucking solid to me, man. It fucking
maybe it's the factory that they're? It could be the factory. It could be
but
they're
when you
using one type of plastic for one. It could be
Yeah.
the environment.
But then, when you're dealing with like wolves and stuff like that, they always try to do the feet and the paws and stuff like that. I don't think they never get that right, man. I'm always wary when you have, he's got them feet down there and he's got them backward going legs.
Yeah, the hind legs.
Whenever they do that, man, I'm worried because them legs never really work out. They just don't.
We'll
They
see.
don't.
We'll see. Whoever has enough courage to buy it, you let us know if it breaks.
The one the La Muerta figure, that one it was I've messed around with that and played around with it a little bit, and it is what it is. The only downside I would say is because she has the long hair. Like any figure that's got long hair, man, it fucks the head. The articulation in the head is just fucked because of the hair.
Just that reminds me of a glow in the dark hairless cat you've seen somewhere. So not too many TFs this week. I think there was this one which I would consider tame compared to the other one here in a minute. But this is the Dodge Tiger Euphilia Eitherland.
Very regal.
I don't entirely know what this is based off of. I don't know if they're going off of a particular anime or what this is, if this is a model kit or if this is like an actual figure. Because sometimes they will do these figures and you'll think it's a figure, and then when it goes up for pre-order, it ends up being something you have to put together. So I don't know. There's no information or anything like that as of 2 days ago. So we'll see. And then we get into the other one, which maybe this will bring Alpha Red back. So we have the Fury Studios Succubus.
Oh, we're right
This
on. Now.
is a 1/12 scale, I think. It says the released body directly adjust the face. So maybe they're gonna fix the skin tone because there's there you go. There's for rough shot his infamous ass shot with the camera that.
If this was in my face at wrestling, I would take a picture. I would definitely.
So I don't know what this little update is down here. I don't know if they're talking about matching the skin tone of the face to the rest of the body, or if this is just okay. I see it's a prototype, so they're probably going to match the skin tone closer to what's on the face. But she's got an interesting build. She's not a fan of clothing, and she's got hooves for feet. So that's interesting. She's got gesturing hands. She's letting you know that is the reason why you're buying her.
They should be bigger so they can fit to her hands. Shout out to the first people to do some anime type stuff, kind of sorta, and they don't. But big old biddies on them. They held back, man. They should have been double G's.
So, well, it says suggestions are welcome, so you might as well let them know. Let them know if you want them bigger.
Go ahead, Alpha. Put it on in there, man. Make a suggestion right here live. Make the chest bigger. Come on, y'all in the chat.
I think they're fine. I think it's fine the way that she is. They gave her more. They focused more on the lower half there.
All right, then if we're not going for that, then we should tell them to at least make the top a little bit smaller. Like we need to knock about an inch or two off of that blue top. Like dangerously close to the areola showing. Dangerously. That's what we're looking for.
So this Fury, I feel like, did they put this? Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Was this that same company that did that Oni demon? I wonder. Let me look on 5K because I was gonna get her, but the painted version of it was like $120, and I was like, why am I paying extra for a painted version of this? Oh, okay. So Fury Toys does those. Okay, they did those shark. Okay, they do those kind of animal figures and the Wukong figures. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Interesting take how we went from kind of Wukong and those type of anamorphic characters to this. I have no idea, but I guess as a company you got to evolve. So I guess they're evolving and cornering another part of the market.
Well, I mean, it's a succubus, man. I mean,
Mendoza has a suggestion. He said bigger hair.
More hair. Come on, man. It covers up more.
Said bigger hair. So I'm not too sure where this young woman is going, but I think she's going places, and we'll see an update in a couple months and see if where her career has ended up.
Shit. Oh man.
And in terms of Fresh Monkey Fiction, which I've purchased figures from, they showed their Bulletproof is now in stock on Big Bad Toy Store.
I remember him. There was something about him I remembered I did not like. I
Was
just
it the coat?
remember what. No, you get take the coat off, and I think what's under the coat is what I didn't like. Something about
the torso.
Something, man. I can't remember what. I know it when I'll see it though. There's something like I just didn't like about it. Something about his legs.
Oh, maybe it was the way that the legs looked.
Yes.
They kind of looked a little
yes.
like he kind of looked bow-legged.
I don't know.
He had like just got off for riding a horse.
Something, man. There was something about his legs that I did not. When I look at him, I was like, no. I don't know who made the decision to put them. I think it's the color of the legs. Something about the color of the legs I didn't like. I did not like the color choice.
I don't know anything about Cops and Crooks because that was a toy line before.
No idea.
Before me, I had Rescue Heroes, so like from that point on. But I guess the equivalent of Cops and Crooks was Rescue Heroes to me. So I don't have any attachment to it, but I think the character looks cool. We'll see though. I like that they kept it in the same price range as Operation Monster Force and their Soldiers of Fortune figures. which I do need to get that spy in that wave. The spy that's in the tuxedo. I need to get that one. I think that's the only figure from that whole thing that they showed that I want. Maybe the insurgents with the ski mask, but I really just wanted the James Bond looking gentleman.
Tuxedo.
Yeah, let me
I know which one you're talking about, tuxedo guy. I remember him.
see if I can pull up a picture of him. Let's see. I don't think they sold out. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think yeah, you probably didn't like what they did with the legs. Yeah, I think that's what it is. He's kind of
I
got.
thought everything was cool with this figure.
I think that's what it was. I think yeah, because I just looked up a picture here. I think yeah, what you didn't like was
what the fuck, man.
yeah, he's kind of got like the go-go boots.
I don't know, man. I didn't like the color choice for the legs.
He's got the pretty woman boots.
Oh, okay. I see what they're trying to. Man, they're trying to. Man, it's like he's wearing slacks. That's what they're trying to do, man.
Like go-go boots.
But then, but they stop. It's like, what the hell, man? What? Who's your tailor?
But this is they're bulletproof. Where is he? Where's that spy?
He looks cool, man. I mean, he does look cool. It's just them legs, man. If they would have did something other than that.
There he is. This guy. This is the guy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, little guy.
Yeah, he's got the playing card hands. He's got the cigarette hands. Yeah, he's cool. He's the only one that I want from that. Anyway, back onto this. So yeah, Bulletproof is in stock. So if you're interested, there you go. Is this Super 7? Interesting. I totally forgot that Super 7 had the license to make Ghost stuff. Damn. NECA, why didn't you get this license? Why did you not get the license for Ghost, man? I totally would have bought a NECA Ultimate Papa if they had done one, but Super 7, I'm not doing it. Definitely not for 65 either. They can fuck off with that. And then the 85th anniversary Odin has dropped down to $39.99. So I don't know if anyone's interested in that, but it's not bad. It's nice sculpt work. You get the birds, the sword's nice.
Gas is $3.54 a motherfucking gallon.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what happens when war goes
Are you
down.
goddamn? I just cried.
No, that Odin, now that's not bad for Odin because I think he was like 70 something.
Do you think he'll be a Roscon?
I think he could. Yeah.
Well, the Hulkbuster showed up for like $30 or something like that, $20 or $30, and that's an even bigger figure than him. So
yeah, the Hulkbuster showed. Yeah, Hulkbuster showed up for $9.99.
$9.99. So Odin could show up for
$9.99. That one there, I could see it going maybe for $15 because Hulkbuster really didn't have that many accessories.
No, it was just the Tony Stark head and the hands.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
You got to ask Frank I don't know how accessible he's got. He did a custom with that guy.
And then they have a More, better. Well, there's your HasLab. So anyone that wants a Sky Striker, and HasLab his tank. No, just kidding.
A Mega Block pack.
Yeah,
Mega Block
that
2 pack.
you can build. It's interesting. It's not anything I need. I think Kaiju Kitty said he got this, so I don't know what the quality of that was like.
They make a lot of the Mega Blocks. Make a lot of those, man. Of those Joe's things, Rattlers. The I think the Tomahawk. I've seen all type of stuff.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad that somebody posted this. So March 20th is the collector spot haulathon. We're back in haulathon season. So we have the Usagi comic turtles. We have another Pee-wee. The Tiger Claw and the Foot soldiers from the 2012 Turtles. Super Grover without his telephone booth. Another Pennywise.
I've seen that one and not impressed.
Something from Cartoon Turtles. I can't.
Oh, it's a robot. It's like a robot Bebop and Rocksteady.
Okay.
A mechanized robot Bebop and Rocksteady. I think that's what that is.
That 2-pack for the Bride of Frankenstein, Phantom of the Opera, the Harry Potter statues, and the only worthy, well, besides the Usagi, because the Usagi is cool, but the only worthy one here, and the one I believe will sell out the fastest out of all this, is the Ultimate Art the Clown from Terrifier 2. Will be in the haulathon. And I am predicting it now because the first Art the Clown sold out immediately. You couldn't even find the Walmart exclusive blood-covered Art the Clown. And Terrifier is hot. So I believe this will, at first, it'll sell out. They will restock it because they did restock the first art, and I have it. I still haven't opened it. It's still in the box, but I will be looking for this Terrifier 2 one because the faceplates will be different. And I think the look will be a little bit different because this is him being resurrected after he dies in the first one. And he takes that doctor's eye and puts it back in his eye. So one of his eyes is a little wonky. And he'll come with different accessories. But yeah, so that's the only, well, at least to me, the only haulathon that's worth it this year. At least for right now. They could pull a complete 180 and put out something better.
You're not lying, man. I already got that whole top row. I got somebody wanting now. Already.
So he is on the hunt for the Usagi.
Yeah. The entire top row.
What is that? Oh, it's something different. And then poor Christopher Reeves. They are selling you a Madame Tussauds wax figure of Christopher Reeves with a mini poster and a trading card. Oh, poor Christopher Reeves.
The one they did previous, the other one they did previous, McFarlane Collector's Edition one, I felt was better looking.
I probably was here because in these pictures he looks like a Madame Tussauds wax figure.
Yeah, man.
But because he has this glossiness going on, it looks like somebody left him in the sun and he's like slowly starting to melt.
Right. And then they had that the platinum version, the variant of it was the evil Superman from Superman 3. He had a darker colored whatchamacallit.
You know, the more that I look at this head sculpt, it's kind of looking a little Elvis Presley in the face.
He's got one that's got a big cowlick on it, man. There is 3 heads altogether. So
Yeah.
there's one of them that looks pretty close.
But this one, I don't know. This one looks like Elvis Presley, but just with the Superman hair.
Yeah, man. He's
It's a little rough. It's a little rough. The Heath Ledger one doesn't look too bad. The Bane is kind of and then everybody was excited for this Mafex Rogue. We already know how I feel about Mafex, so I'm not even going to waste the breath.
Yeah.
And then Storm Collectibles showed their Street Fighter 6 and Bison, which is cool. And I believe he comes with the horse. Oh yeah, he does come with the horse. So this is M. Bison in the game. I think this is the body that he took over with the Psycho Power. So his face is more scarred. His hair is all long, and he's looking a bit disheveled. He's got like bits and pieces of the Shaolin, or not the Shaolin, his costume that he usually wears. There's like bits and pieces. I think the legs, the pants are tattered up in some areas. He's got like the tattered. It's a cool design. I think it looks cool. But I don't know. I'd rather wait and see if like Storm Arena does one, because this is going to be the bigger. This isn't going to be the Storm Arena where it's 1/12 scale. This will be more like the regular scaled Storm collectible stuff. So, oh yeah, and the Scare Glow. The Scare Glow looks awesome. I might actually look for this one.
He does look cool. I think they're tricking you with the cape, though, man.
Yeah, it is looking a little thin. Yeah, it's looking a little too thin for a wire to be in there.
Yeah,
So
and then they're showing it like, man, they doing some Beyonce fucking fan glowing with that shit.
I don't think so. I think it might have been they were like, hey, new intern, hold this cape, and then we'll Photoshop your hand out of it. We'll make it look like it's floating.
Right?
So hopefully he does glow in the dark, because if not, and they kind of chinsed out on that, that'll be disappointing. But hopefully it was in the budget to actually give you his figure a glow in the dark feature. Oh, that's right. I did see that that Rebel Tech Gwenum was on. It was on Amazon the other day. Okay, and then Monster Arts showed this Odo Island monster. I've still not seen Godzilla -1, so I'm still playing catch up on the movies. All right, I don't watch things when they Shadowloo. Thank you, ninjas. I was close. I knew it was SH something. So I still haven't seen this. I will find time to watch this at some point. I heard it was really good. So good it's been brought back to the movies multiple times in multiple different special screenings with different film greens. But this is cool. I think this is supposed to be Godzilla, I think, before he morphs into the Godzilla that we see in the movie. I think at least somebody explained that on their podcast this week. So I'm not sure. Usually Kaiju Kitty would come in here and explain this, but I don't know where Kaiju Kitty is. But I'll just go off of that and hope that I'm right. And then if I'm not, somebody can yell at me in the comments.
Right.
So yeah, that Godzilla is 109.99. So that's their SH Monster Arts. And I'm looking to see if they posted anything else. I do know that there was that very unimpressive 250th Duke that people were not happy with.
Yeah, people a little shit about that one, man.
They're very lackluster Duke, but I mean it's Hasbro. You can't really. Should we expect much from Hasbro in terms of?
I think, to be honest with you, I have no problem with them doing a figure like that. What I have a problem is that the packaging should reflect what it is. You know, it's a 250th anniversary of America,
Mhm.
and then I'm good with the fig because
Oh, and Joseph's coming in here. He is saying you are all Duke haters. I love it. And Joseph is speaking his
standing
mind.
on the hill, y'all. Then Joseph's on the hill, but I think for what it's supposed to be for, I don't think it's a bad thing. I really don't. I know people give them crap because they're like, who asked for this? But I'm like, it's just, I wish on the packaging they would have put something like to let you know really what the figure's for. Other than that, if you're just a Joe person, you don't know no better, you look at it and you're like, what the fuck is that?
It's the first holiday classified figure. Oh no, they're gonna start putting out Christmas Cobra Troopers.
Hey, it happened.
They're gonna put out a Snake Eyes with Easter Bunny ears. It's happening. They're classified as going the way of Black Series. And Fumbling will be looking from the sidelines and pointing and laughing and saying, "I told you so."
Road Pig is gonna be fucking Santa Claus, man.
Santa. They'll come with the reissued polar bear. So yeah, I was looking to see if Mezco HK, which is someone that I also look at in terms of figure stuff. There was no new stuff from him, but some cool pictures though, like this one fighting the the Jaws with that new Valaverse figure. That Spawn is actually cool. It's McFarlane.
McFarlane always does, for some reason, McFarlane always does Spawn. Like when he's doing the Spawn, he always makes sure that Spawn looks good.
What should have been the Maximum Thor? Which should have been Maximum Thor.
Hey, baby, you missed out on the succubus.
Oh, the real life one or the one that on the TV?
The figure. Check it. Yeah, there she is. The succubus.
They even put a GB ass shot in there.
Oh, see?
Let me see. Oh, I see booty.
Oh, that thing is like on its last leg.
That's like... but it does make me happy to see that yeah, she's getting a lot of love. I've seen a lot of people take some really good pictures with that Rebel Tech Harley. People seem to really like her, and I said it to somebody yesterday. Don't be surprised if she ends up on a lot of top 5 lists at the end of the year, because that's the same thing that happened with the Romanki Gun Girl, where she ended up on a lot of top 3s, a lot of top 5s. For me, she was my number 1 figure for the year for 25. So yeah, don't be surprised if by the end of the year a lot of people that picked her up, that she ends up being on their list.
What's the Predator, man? What's the Predator, man?
I think this is just a picture. Yeah, this is somebody's picture that
Okay.
I reposted. It's the wolf predator from that second AVP movie.
You had it Requiem. Requiem. Oh my
See,
God.
I wish that since they still have the Predator license, why don't they go back and do some of the Predators from those first two movies? The movies were terrible, but the designs were cool.
Well,
So,
they've done. I've got from NECA.
because some of those older ones, they Christmas with the Dreadnoughts. Oh no, Frank! Frank, I can't. Frank, you better stop that right now. You better stop that right now as a ghost for Halloween.
No, man. Snake Eyes can be the ghost of Christmas past, man. He can be the damn Tim, Snake Eyes, Timber, and Junkyard and Mutt could be the ghosts from Scrooge.
And then from time to time he'll do these AI pictures, but I do actually wish that like Bandai would do that as a figure, or NECA or somebody, because this was a cool. I really did like. I still think this might be one of my favorite looks for Michael Jackson, the Dangerous, with the where he came out and had like all the buckles on the cowboy boots and all that. I still think that's my favorite.
You're talking about when he busted out bad, when he went bad.
Yeah.
He went bad. Yeah, the black. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes was in that little front little black and white thing, man. It was dumb as hell. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, he was in a little. Yeah, he was in there for a little bit. You're not bad. You're not bad. Yeah. And then Weird Al did Fat.
Oh man! Shout out to Weird Al for not having true genius, but
GB, he's still. I saw a video recently of him on tour, and he still comes out with that damn fat suit. The fat suit, the makeup, the same costume. He still rocks it.
He's actually had a longer career than I would have thought, to be honest with you. When he first,
where is our Weird Al Yankovic figure? I want an ultimate Weird Al Yankovic with an accordion. He deserves it. He deserves the figure, damn it.
Don't he have the whole one-man band thing with the accordion? Like it's got, like he steps on something and it plays the drums.
Maybe. Listen, he's very. Fuck, man, this is crazy. This is how accurate AI is getting.
I don't like it because that it's too crazy now. I'm glad that the things are making people say they're AI now, the images, so you know. But man, it's getting a little bit too crazy. I wish if they were gonna do Michael Jackson, man, if they're gonna do a Michael Jackson, that they would just do Thriller Michael Jackson and let him come with two heads.
Figma. So Figma years ago came out with the Michael Jackson from Thriller, and he came with the zombie face. But that figure is so old.
It's time to update.
I wouldn't even recommend getting it because it's just the quality of it.
They should update it. They should redo it. and they should put in the third head. The third head should
with
be
the werewolf.
Yep.
With the eyes.
and give him like some sort of soft good jacket to put over the regular Thriller shit, so he can look like he looked when he was in the movie theater.
Look at him. Baroness Succubus. The Ohio welcome. Off the wall, Mike J would be epic.
What up? Oh, any of them, be honest with you. But if I was gonna do a mic nowadays, that's if I really wanted to launch like a music line, and I was gonna use Michael Jackson, I would just do Thriller, man. I'd throw 3 heads in that joint.
I wonder how much his estate is charging for licensing fees. I think maybe that's why people don't want to do it, because they look at the number and they're like, "Oh fuck, I don't know if we were gonna do that."
I don't know if Mike. I don't know if he's charging that hard, man. I don't know if he's charging that hard, man. I'm not sure, man. But somebody's getting that money, man.
Because I think Fumbling showed it on a previous stream that somebody was doing a Smooth Criminal figure, and it was 1/6, and the deluxe edition came with this really cool base, and it had the hardwood floor, and it had the jukebox that lights up, and it came with swap out feet so we could do the lean.
Yep. I recall that.
I can't remember what company that was.
I recall that, but I had my only issue with that figure was that if you're gonna do Smooth Criminal, you got to have Annie, because we need to make sure she's okay. And Annie isn't part of the deal, man. I can't have Smooth Criminal Mike without Annie, man. To this day, I still holler that out when I'm watching. Hey, if you ever watch me, any of the wrestling, every once in a while, you will hear me holler out, "Annie, are you okay?" I am not lying, man. Nobody ever responds to that shit. But I'll yell it. I'll be like, "Annie, are you okay?"
Yeah, see, this AI is crazy.
Yeah.
They even got a damn box and everything. That's crazy.
Yeah. A lot of them apps do that stuff now, man. It's out of control. It really is.
Crazy.
Some of it is cool though. There's this one guy, I forgot. He's on Instagram. Man, I wish I remembered his name. But he did a AI of a retro carded Spider-Man, Marvel Legend. But his Spider-Man outfit was decked out Day of the Dead. That shit looks
Oh, I remember you were talking about that.
That shit look cool, man. That shit look fucking cool. I was like, they need to make this figure. I would buy that. But they are out of control, man.
They even did, this fucking guy did Good Times figures in AI.
All you need is a picture, man. All you need is a picture.
This is crazy. Oh man, you see, this is why I can't do the AI. I can't do it. This is out of control. We even got Good Times. We got a robot making Good Times figures. Now this is cool. And the reason why I say it's cool is because so Mondo does all these figures for all these different lines. They showed that Harley Quinn. They're doing a Harley Quinn, the Poison Ivy, but nobody has done Gorillas. And this fits their art style that they like to aim towards with their stuff. I'm even surprised that NECA hasn't tried to do hasn't tried to go for the license to make Gorillas figures, because they've done the Toon Turtles and they kind of have that cartoon style. And I think it'd be cool if they, even if they did just a set of 4, I know you wouldn't be able to make everybody happy because everyone wants certain versions of them from certain videos or
Right.
certain albums. But I think if they did a set of them, I would be game for it.
What else?
And I would buy a set of them. Because I thought about it the other day and I was like, damn, I'm genuinely surprised that somebody hasn't. Yeah, yeah, good times. I saw the picture and I immediately thought of that fucking Eddie Murphy skit.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio and here, Frank and here, Fumbling. And Host.
With the Sasquatch. The Goonie Goo Goo. Some of the Harley Quinn AI art looks cool. Fumbling is in here. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, man, they just fit for figures. I don't know what it is, but they don't have to be super articulated, but just give them enough articulation, and I'd be game for a. See, now I'm just going down a rabbit hole to see what else AI has made.
Hey, it is. Hey,
Even the damn Fuji's. This shit is crazy. It's like we're going deeper down the rabbit hole. This is
it.
I would. I know it's a very obscure request, but I would buy if they did the Fuji's. I would buy it.
I have personally messed around the AI. Like I've made like a lot of the thumbnails for Fumbling in my lives that I do. I make those through Chat GPT, and like some of the AI shorts I do with the figures doing stuff they probably shouldn't be doing, man. That's
3 stars here. Welcome 3 star. Yeah, the whole Fuji's. That's what I'm saying. I would buy it. I'm just surprised that like NECA or somebody. Hell, I'm even surprised. Well, I'm not surprised. Super 7 doesn't have money to afford this shit, the license. For
what? You kidding me? They probably do.
They're slowly going bankrupt.
I'm gonna check on that right away, right now. I'm gonna see if Super 7's got Fuji's. I'm pretty sure they do. They got to have it.
See, this would be the one time that I'd be like, you know what? If they did ultimates for all 3 of them, you know, I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, I would. I'd pull the trigger on it. That's just crazy, though. Like the
Somebody said they was working on a new podcast, and that's the picture I got.
Oh, Fumbling said 3D needs his entrance.
Wait. She got her titties out.
We got nipples out.
We got titties, booty.
Nipples. No, it was nipples.
Nipples.
It was nipple, man. Y'all. Seriously, like it was a nipple.
Yeah, the Tommy Hilfiger.
All right, so Super 7 does not make a Fuji. Shit, I was wrong.
Oh, they don't?
No, I was for sure they had if anybody would have a reaction. I mean, of all the reaction figures they've done, but they don't. Bastards.
That's just fucking crazy.
Speaking of Super 7, though, man, if y'all go on Big Bad Toy Store, they are dumping a lot of the Joe Super 7s, man, like entire waves. There's one, like, you can get the entire wave for like 60 some odd dollars. Like 4 fucking Super 7 Ultimates for the like price of 1.
Oh, you know what? I did see somebody got this kit and they said to build the bear and her, because this is a model kit. I think they spent 70 hours altogether putting this shit together.
Well, did they have to paint it and everything themselves?
I don't think you would have to paint it. I think the pieces come in the colors.
Ah,
I think it's just if you want to put in the extra details of the panel lining and putting a coat on there, if you wanted to paint the parts, you could. But somebody said there was a Gunpla channel.
now what is this? Wait a minute. What's that character supposed to be?
Uh, it says MS General, the Seven Deadly Sins Sloth pre-painted model kit.
Okay.
Uh,
I asked is because you remember in the Thundercats they had those bears, and the warbles, I think they were called, or they warbles?
it was 17 hours. Okay, Alfred, 17 hours.
Yeah, okay, that I can believe that. I can believe that. That looks like a big old warble, though, man. It should be a Thundercat thing.
I don't know. I kind of am tempted to see how much this kit costs because I would buy it and put it together. Even though I'm still finishing those damn Bandai kits. But yeah, the thing with these model kits is that you start putting them together and you start doing the panel lining for it. And then as you started doing that, you're kind of like, well, the underframe, it has all this detail that they put into it, and you don't really see it. And some of the areas you can't panel line because it's so small. So if you dry brush it with a black or some type of dark color, and then you wipe it away and leave some of the residue, then it brings out the detail. And then you want to do it on each of the parts. And so that's how I ended up with that knight I showed a couple of weeks ago, because I did that and it took me like I think 5+ hours to put it together because I went in and just painted it. So it happens. This though, I don't know if I would do all that. Maybe these edges here, I would go in and maybe do, I don't know, like a little bit of dry brushing there, or like a little bit of dirt there, but it's not necessary really because it's not something that would be getting dirty like a Gundam would or something like that. But I'll have to take a look at that later and see how much that is. Oh my dude, living single figures, this is crazy. What the hell is this guy using? Because the shit is on point. That kid would take you 17. That's not true. That's not true. That wouldn't take me 17.
Yeah, a lot of the apps, you get a photograph, you get a good photo, and you give it to the AI and tell them that you want it to be make it look like an action figure.
That's great. I got the Mr. T. This is awesome. This is the Mattel Mr. T. But the custom B.A. Baracus, I did use that head sculpt. A lot of people used that head sculpt. They just bought off eBay from the Mattel. Let's see what else we have. Wow, they even did a NOS figure. That's crazy. We're just going down a rabbit hole. There really wasn't that much toy news this week, so now I'm just kind of going down a deep dive here.
I think the only thing that happened, like Super 7 had them Thundercat figures showing up.
You know what? Let's see, because you said that Big Bad Toy Store was putting a bunch of Super 7 stuff. Let's see if they have it on the front page or what's on the front page.
Oh no, man! You just go to here. I'll take you there, man.
I take you there.
On sale, right up there in the big red bar. Hit on sale. I will show you how to shop Super 7. I mean, Big Bang.
I'll figure looks good. The Ohio said, I do like the new Thundercats. Zax. Where is it on sale?
Yeah, hit on sale and then go 60 to 65. Go into there, yeah. And then just start scrolling down, man, until you see a fucking Super 7.
Let's see. Funko.
You're gonna look, yeah, it's gonna be a shitload of Funkos, man. A shitload of Funkos. Whole bunch of other type stuff, but you'll eventually run into ultimates. You'll run into like single ones, and then you'll run into like them selling like entire waves of that shit.
Let's see. Oh, there you go. There's a green shirt
No,
for $7. There's a Destro for $7. They're trying to make money for the Fuji license, so they
yeah, right.
Ooh la la.
They are.
la.
I wonder if you can just look it up by Super 7.
maybe.
Or over there on the left. Hang on, over there on the left, man. Oh, never mind. You got it.
So, Wave 5 of the Ninja Turtles Ultimates for $66. Let's see.
There you go. There go. Wait a minute. You went past some Joes, man. You went past. There they go.
Wave 1 set
Alright.
over for $66. Down from $219. Wow. I guess this is taking up room in the. Well, if you're trying to clear out Super 7 shit, knocking this down 35%, that's not going to move it.
No.
This thing is going to fucking sit on here forever. Jesus, this fucking thing is going to sit on here forever.
It'll go down. It'll take forever. I mean, look how long it took the first wave of Super 7 Joes to go down to rock bottom.
$22 for Storm Shadow. The Cobra Bat is 16. I would probably buy the Homer Simpson though. I don't know if they have him.
135, man. 135 for the whole fucking wave.
Yeah, but I would just want the. That's crazy. $269 for the whole wave. Is the Simpsons license that much?
I don't know.
Wow, they got the Thunder Tank for
Achoo.
$400. They only knocked it down 20%.
Baby, you got down, so.
Shit. Some of these prices though are still terrible.
See,
Like how the hell do you knock this 60% and it's still $110?
110 bucks, man. The whole wave. They selling waves of them shits, man. It's like it's a flash sale.
Holy shit. It's still terrible though. The prices are still fucking outrageous.
If they're doing this on Big Bad Toy Store, man, I can only imagine what's gonna happen when Ross gets a hold of this shit.
They're probably trying to clear shit in their warehouse. They're like, we need to get rid of this shit now. Let's see. Do they? I wonder if they have the. Let's see. They have them separately. They do have them separately. But oh, he sold out. How much did he drop to? He only dropped down to 35. Jeez, even their Mike Tyson was fucking 64.99. Holy shit.
I could believe that.
See, I only wanted the aliens though. The Kang and Kodos. Those are the only two I would get if they had them on sale. But not for fucking 160 something. I don't want to get stuck with fucking Ralphie.
Right?
I want the. I don't know. I haven't checked Amazon, so maybe they're even more cheaper on Amazon.
There's a good possibility.
Well, if they're not on Amazon, if you see those aliens at Rossi, let me know. I'll take them. I'll take them, and they can.
I can believe it, man. I can believe it. It's crazy though. I when I saw that, I was like, my God, that's like a deep. I'm like, wow.
Oh, so you guys talked about this on yesterday, and you considered it a part of the Office segment, which I was a bit disappointed because even though she may have some mechanical armor here, I do not qualify this as. It's got to be a snail shell or that succubus to qualify as an Office segment. So this is a disappointing pick. I don't know if Fumbling is still here.
Hey, the
610 is here. 610 is here. He was on the.
Oh yeah, he was on with Super Dave. He was on with Super Dave earlier, man. Talking Joe Fest, Joe's.
And he dropped the teaser too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if they. Oh, you know what? I did see that they put that Power Princess back up a couple times on here. She's probably gone, but she was on here. She was on here for a little bit. I don't know if she still is or not, but she was up there for a minute. So whoever wanted her, they're starting to put up the more expensive, harder to find. Damn, look at that.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, sorry.
Professor X is down to $32.99. So if you need Professor X,
That's not bad because I think he was like almost like 70.
it shows $54.99 on.
Or yeah, that sounds
Hey,
right.
Nolan.
It's not too bad. Nolan, welcome.
What up, Nolan?
Nolan.
Oh man.
I don't even think Big Bad Toyster had anything interesting on their picks here, which I'm also kind of disappointed by. Womp womp. Well, GB, did you have any interesting pickups for?
Got a $5 Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I actually do. Hang on a second,
Which
man.
one you pick up?
No, they're all right here.
Oh,
They're right here.
Alpha, so you don't need me to tell nobody off this week? We good, baby?
No, we're good. I got my.
I don't know about that.
I got the mail situation figured out. She came perfectly. Everything was good.
Ain't no scratches, no nothing. We good. I'm just saying, packaging all right. We all right.
Nope. Seller bubble wrapped it, so we're good. There was no damage to the box.
Okay.
Man.
I was ready too. God dang it.
I opened up my $5 Wolverine 97 pickup, man, that I scored out of Target out of nowhere. And I just opened them up today.
I don't know.
Out of nowhere. How did you end up with a $5.99 Wolverine?
Okay, let me tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you how I know the story. He was looking at this shit on some hunts. I never went on all of. I got this. So the packaging was what it was, and he knows I'm a haggler. So I went up to the customer service line. This shit was long as fuck. But anyway, shut the fuck up.
You don't tell the story.
Yes, I am. I met me a homie named Silas. Silas got on a little walkie-talkie. Silas said something, and somebody said something, and all this food her was $5, and that's why that figure is here.
All right. So
wait a minute. Tell me I'm wrong.
Let me tell you the important missing parts of this story.
Go ahead.
The important missing parts. All right. So in Target, I don't know if y'all's Targets are set up the same way, but both of mine have that little Disney area. They have a Disney section. And probably the past 6 months, they've moved the Marvel figures over there into the Disney section. So all the new Spider-Man carded figures like Cardiac, the Nightcrawler, the Spider-Venom, the Hypno Hustler, all those Marvel figures are sitting up there in this area. So I go in there filming the hunt, man, and this dude is hanging up there on a peg, man. This dude is hanging on a peg, Wolverine X-Men 97 carded, man. Ta-da! That's what was hanging there.
Turn it back around.
Now, I pick it up because instantly I was like, this thing is old as shit when I saw it. I mean, this was just last week. I was like, this figure been out for a while. Now, the back of it, look at that. The back of it was awful.
Did you get stuck in some like 5-year-old soda and they just scraped it off the...
Somebody had this shit hid somewhere where it was close to something that had liquid. But anyway, it had the UPC thing still on there because I was like, I know this thing's old. I was like, it's been out for a while. It should be on clearance already. So we went to the little scanner thing and it said, go see an associate. And that's when I knew right then and there. I was like, oh, it's Bartertown. We're going to Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. We're going to Bartertown.
Because that's what I do.
Because I've been in this spot because I was like, this thing had been out for so long that it already missed a train. When they got overstocked, they send that stuff back. Eventually, if it goes past clearance where it's just sitting there and it won't even sell on clearance, they'll send it back to wherever the fuck.
Not wherever the fuck.
And this guy missed a train. So I knew. I was like, man, we're going up to customer service. And sure enough, we up there at customer service.
We wasn't nowhere. You was in the back.
I was finishing filming the rest of the hunt. By this time, I went up to the front and she was already up there. And I was like, well, what did they say? And she was like, he's calling the manager now. And all I heard was the little walkie-talkie crackle, and it said $5. I was like, sold. I was like, sold.
Don't forget about all the haggling I was doing in the.
She laid it on thick. Virgo laid it on thick about the packaging being damaged. There was nothing wrong with the fig, man. Shit was fine. There's absolutely nothing else wrong. It was just the back was ripped. And it was so old that they couldn't even send it back, so they had to sell it to us for $5. And we got it. It's sitting here. I recommend everybody try this. If you ever go to the scanner and your figure and it comes up and it says C-Store Associate,
go straight to the front there.
Go up to the front in customer service. And be ready to barter a little bit. Have a price in your head.
Listen, the important thing is if they can't find it on their little Target, whatever, the reason why it got the $5 because they couldn't find it on the Target actual app either.
It wasn't in their system anymore.
No. So the manager was like, fuck it, $5.
Ta-da! And that's how Wolverine here showed on up. There he is.
So GB got a Wolverine for $5, and I got a figure that I was haggled for. All right, I was haggled for. I was well.
This is the fuck shit with the mail, right?
Well, yes. So if you were rolling in and you didn't see it, I got what I considered a Grail figure. It was I was scrolling through eBay and I came across a deal. I could not resist it. This is a figure that has been a very highly priced figure as of recent. She's a very hard figure to get and to get it complete and all that stuff. But I got her. I'm happy with her. And it made me realize that Bandai at one point used to put more paint on their figures than they do now, which makes it even funnier. Because the detail on this figure with the paint is just phenomenal. Like all the shit on her jacket, her little belt down there, her shorts, even her Adidas high heels, even her pew pew that she comes with. It has all the details on it from the movie. And like the likeness for Margot Robbie on all the head sculpts is like, this figure came out 2016, I think maybe 2017, either before or after the movie came out. So a figure from 2017 with the printing and all that shit now, and we get figures that have the digital print that don't even look like the actors or the actresses. All these years later, it's crazy. It's just like,
you're right. You're right.
Fumbling is out. He's got to get some sleep. He's having an early morning.
If you guys are not big catch Fumbling in Same Time Toys, Talking Statues on Fumbling with the Galaxy, 7 o'clock.
7?
Tomorrow, 7 p.m. tomorrow.
Yes.
Is it on Fumbling's channel? Or
it is.
Okay.
So she came with a couple of hands, the baseball bat, the extra head sculpt, and her pew pew. And then from Japan, finally, everyone got their fucking figure way before I did, and I had to wait, and I patiently waited, and it was worth it. She had some paint boo-boos, but I fixed it up because I'm good like that. But I got that Rebel Tech Harley from the Suicide Squad anime.
Is she joining the Dark Order, Alpha?
No.
You remember the Dark Order from AEW?
Oh, come on now.
Oh, no. Yeah, with her hand. Yeah, with the hand. It's funny. She comes with she comes with a set of hands where they're more like this. So she could technically be a part of the Dark Order.
See?
No, I had her with a piece of pizza in her hand, but I wanted to show where I fixed the paint. Yeah, I did a video showing where I got these little food accessories, but I think I made the video too long where people didn't want to watch.
Do you fuck around with these little miniverse bullshit?
That's what he did.
Well, no, this isn't from. The piece of pizza isn't from Miniverse, but I did buy the ones that came with the little paintings because I was trying to get a painting that I wanted, and I got it.
That's right. I remember that.
But now that I got the painting, I don't really care about getting the rest of them, so I don't care. I got it off. I bought 2 of them, and I got it out of the second one. But yeah, that's what we had before that. So I guess she's showing she's got pizza, then she's part of the Dark Order. But yeah, this figure is just really, I'm very surprised with Rebel Tech, but I'm also kind of confused why she's the only Harley Quinn they've done so far that comes with trigger fingers, because all the other ones they did, she didn't come with trigger fingers. So she couldn't hold any pew-pews, but this one can. So but yeah, she's awesome. So anyone that has her on pre-order, she's worth the wait. If you didn't pull the trigger on her, and she's still up for pre-order, I recommend it. The only thing you won't get with yours is this faceplate that I have on her right now. If you didn't get the pre-order window in enough time, you don't get that faceplate. But
rub it in, Alpha. Rub it in. Say no, boo, boo.
But
boo.
all her other faceplates are really good. Like they're very accurate to the anime. Like she's got a lot of expressions, which makes me want to sell my other the other Revoltech Harley I have, because even though she has the movable eyes, I don't really like that. I'd rather have what she has here with the different faceplates, because I've had both of those ones with the movable eyes. They had QC issues where they fucked up the printing on the eyeball piece.
Oh.
So if you turn the eyes a certain way, they're not aligned. So I'd rather the faceplates. But yeah, she's dope. I'm working on the review. So yeah, so we'll get that out before the booby figures, before the snail shells. She gets first dibs for the first review of the year. If you don't count that hour-long video I did talking about the 1/12 scale accessories. But that was all my my two pickups. But I'm feeling really confident with her because I think she may be, I know it's early because it's only March, but I'm feeling like this is a figure of the year.
Uh-oh.
I'm feeling like, because 2025 it was the gun girl, the Ramaki gun girl, but I think 2026 it might be her. Like I don't think any other figures I have on pre-order or planned for this year, I don't think they're going to touch that figure. Like she's that good. To me, she's that good.
Uh-oh.
So, I don't know, but that's that was it for me. I put her in the thumbnail too.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a great figure. Now I was also looking at this one too, because I was also looking at Gundam It, and I realized they had a Revoltech figure that I was also eyeing for some time, and it was this Agent Venom. I have the Marvel Legends one, but we all know how Hasbro likes to reuse parts, and I believe they reused parts for that retro card Agent Venom from the previous two. But yeah, to me this is the superior one. It's got the symbiote tendrils that you can plug into the back to hold his weapons. He comes with 4 of them, so you can make him look like he's
Venoming out.
Yeah, he's got the night vision eyes. He can hold all 4 of the pew-pews in those tendrils. And he comes with quite a bit. I don't know. Oh shit, they don't have a picture of everything he comes with. But I saw a couple of reviews on him, and people said, oh, well, here you go. Yeah, so he comes with 5 pairs of hands, 2 of those web effects, a couple different. Oh yeah, did they post it? I wonder if they have that posted in here. Maybe not. Well, he comes with the. I wonder why they didn't post a picture of it on here. But he comes with a symbiote effect piece where it's like a blade, and you can plug it into his hand. So if you wanted him, kind of like how Carnage, he can make blades out of the symbiotes.
Right.
So he has that. But yeah, for the longest time, for some reason, Big Bad Toy Store had them for like $140, and now he's dropped down in price. And I'm supposed to. I got my bonus. Well, in the morning I'll have my bonus from last year from work, so I might pull the trigger on him now that he's there. I've been on like a Rebel Tech. I've just been on a Rebel Tech kick, I think.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going all out, but there's definitely
I
some.
think I saw the blade you were talking about. Maybe. Keep going. Keep going. Stop right there.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah. So he comes with that bladed piece that you could plug into the hand peg. So yeah, you could.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, I remember. So I remember when Agent Venom came out. I can't remember. I don't think I read his original comic run, but I did read his run when he teamed up with Guardians of the Galaxy. And they explained a little bit of his origin there. But when he was with Guardians of the Galaxy, that's when he became Space Venom, which was that bigger, more armored version of him. Let me see if I can find a picture. But I did find it interesting that Flash Thompson had a complete 180 turn in his character. For anyone that doesn't know is the Agent Venom's origin, it's Flash Thompson, which is the guy that was a huge bully to Peter Parker. He ends up going and he gets drafted into the military. He goes to Iraq and he gets his legs blown off, saving his squad mate. And he ends up joining the military because he wanted to be a hero like Spider-Man, which I thought was interesting that, he bullied the guy under the mask, but he wanted to be a hero like Spider-Man. And so the government ends up giving him the Venom symbiote and he turns into Agent Venom. And so they send him out on like kind of government issued missions for different objectives, I guess. And somehow I can't remember how he ends up with Guardians of the Galaxy, but he ends up with them, and that was a cool kind of storyline to see him and how his character played out with. He's a cool character. I know they did Agent Anti-Venom, but I don't know how that played into the story because I think I stopped reading then. But I do remember that Guardians of the Galaxy run for sure. But yeah, if anyone collects Rebel Tech, check out Gundam because this is a huge ass discount and it's free shipping too. So
they did do that Agent Anti-Venom for that Magic Marvel mashup thing.
I'm gonna look up and see if there was any storyline as to how he became Agent Anti-Venom, because I know Eddie Brock becomes Anti-Venom.
I just know that that magic figure was just a repaint of the other one that they just did. But they gave
they previously did Agent Anti-Venom. That was years ago, and it was a GameStop exclusive. There was a Punisher that they also did. I'm looking to see. Oh yeah, so he joined the army, and that's how he. Yeah, so he joined the army. Oh, I thought he had his legs blown off. Apparently, well, according to this, he ended up developing alcoholism, and Norman Osborn exploited it, and so he lost his legs in. Oh no, that was no. Okay, so it was, or he does get his legs blown off. Okay, so yeah, this was a completely different thing. Yeah, because the military was experimenting with the Venom symbiote, and they gave it to other candidates, but it was too much for them, and they died from the exposure. But he was the only one that they gave it to that he could control it. Okay, yeah, that's right. He did lose the symbiote with Guardians of the Galaxy. And then I guess he got another symbiote, and that's how he became Agent Anti-Venom. Oh yeah, and then he dies too. He dies to the Red Goblin, who was Norman Osborn, I guess. Oh my goodness, how many goblins do they have? Because I knew about Green Goblin and I knew about Hobgoblin, but apparently they got Gold Goblin. They have a Red Goblin.
Hey, they're out of control, man.
They got a Goblin King. That's too much. That's too much. You're doing too much there. It's too much. Like, why are we doing multiple? Oh, he dated Black Cat though. He dated Felicia Hardy. And she asked him to marry her. Jeez. Look at that. He took Spider-Man's side chick. That's crazy. Flash was on the up, man. Forget Peter Parker. It's all about Flash Thompson.
Talking about Abe, baby.
He peaked. Is that the same? Yes, 610. It's the same one. This is the official one, though. I also heard the CT one was good, but I'd rather just get the official one if it's here for like a significantly lower price. But yeah, he looks good, and everybody that got him seemed to. Also, I did find the succubus that we covered earlier. She does not have a release date. However, she does have a deposit that you could put down on her if you so choose. And they're also opening for suggestions. So if you have any suggestions on how they can improve that figure, and you can reach out to them on Instagram and just put go ahead and put your suggestions in there. Let's see. So they have the Nemesis. Okay, so they have the Nemesis up here from Resident Evil. So they're doing 3 different versions. And if you want all 3 of them, it's $176.99. But one is $89.99, one is $91.99. I'm not quite sure why they're priced differently. But there she is, the Fury Toys 1/12 scale succubus. There she is, $7.99 deposit. No full price yet.
Which is kind of fucked up for a pre-order. We don't have what it's totally going to be. So how many people are going to pre-order? Other than Alpha and Frank.
Well, that depends. All right, that depends if her assets woo enough people. Oh, they have the in art. Oh, they didn't. Oh, she's still on pre-order. I thought she already came out. Maybe not. This is that Anne Hathaway
No.
Catwoman.
She come with a TV.
A TV? No, this is the display base. It opens up so you could put it. This piece pops off so you could put all her accessories in there so you don't lose them.
My brain was like, she's a cat burglar. I was like, they gave her a big screen to steal.
You could go to Hobby Lobby and get a flat screen TV to give her.
They gave her a big screen to steal. Come here. You gotta be quiet, man.
I don't see. I don't know if they have anything else though. Let's look at in stock. Let's see what they got in stock on Gundam. Oh, I did see this. This is a 1/6 scale Jinx. This is a third party. I remember I saw this a while back. It's a good one to get if you got the Hot Toys one, because this is her look from the first season, and then I think it pairs good with the one the Hot Toys did, because there is significant differences between the two. But that is pretty interesting though that they got that back in stock. They got a lot of model kits. Oh, they do. They have. Okay. So it's not the one that I was looking at, but this is that model kit though. This is the panda and the rhinoceros. So this is 1/12 scale, and you do have to build this as a model kit. But it is this is the limited. What company is doing this? MS General. Let's see. Oh, okay. So you can get just the bear. You can get just the bear and her. Bless you.
Thank you.
And you or you could get all three of them if you wanted the pink rhinoceros. But it does come with LED lights, so this thing does light up. So the cannons light up, the eyes light up. It comes with the pilot. Oh shit, I might be tempted to get this. Is this in stock? I'll have to look around and see if I could find it somewhere, because it says 40 to 70 days. I get it by Christmas.
Right?
Mm-mm.
What does the Rhino look like?
Well, let's see. So the Rhino looks like this. It's got a giant railgun on the top. It's got the Gatlins, the rockets. This does look cool though, but I don't think it does anything else.
It's like it lights up.
LED lights. Yeah, it's got the LED lights, but I don't think you could put like a pilot figure in there. I think it's just that by itself. Yeah, this would definitely take me more than 17 hours to build, because I can see how many pieces I have to clean. And doing all the panel lining on this, yeah, it's going to take more than 17 hours. I am tempted though. I will look and see if I can find this. Oh, they did that. Okay, so they did that model kit that Woody bought, the Batmobile that it took him like 5 hours to put together. So they did do that. I believe they did that model kit. I think, or maybe that was a different company, but it looks the same. No, I think this is the same. Yeah, I think this is the same one that Woody. Yeah, this is the same one that Woody got. But this is his was a 2-in-1 kit, but he got off of Bombas Bee. It could be another company, but it looks similar to that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to take a look and see if I can find that model kit. I think I'm entering a model kit phase here too. At least I'll only get them if it's something that you can put with the other figures, because otherwise I'm not building like a Gundam or something like that where it doesn't steal. Oh, they do have that 1/6 scale Baroness though. For Frank, there you go. Frank can get himself a 1/6 scale Baroness.
She's not bad looking.
Does she not come with? It's a bit disappointing though. I don't think she comes with another facial expression. Which it kind of looks dumb because when you put her in a pose like this, she just looks like she's bored. Like they could have gave her, I don't know, like a lip biting or like a gritting her teeth or yelling or something. Because here she just looks bored.
Yeah.
She looks bored. She's like, how many hours do I have left before I clock out and go home? Look on her face. So yeah, I don't know. I would have rather. I mean, the rest of the figure looks nice, but it's just for this price that they're charging, which, yeah, for that price, she should come with at least 2 extra head sculpts. Well, Fumbling went to sleep, so I don't know if he's. Yeah, she looks good. It's just the head sculpt. It's not a Baroness. It doesn't fit the character. She's very, like, the Baroness is expressive. She's like, she makes, like, she's got the seductive faces, and she's just. It's just, it's like a statue. There's no expression. It's just Botox. She's got the Botox face. She can't.
She needs to have a I'm gonna kick your ass look.
Yeah. Yeah, she needs something. It's just here, you know what? Here it doesn't look bad when you have her in a pose like this, but when you're, like this, it just, I don't know. She just needed another expression. So yeah, I would say for that price, I'm a bit disappointed. I'm gonna look though. I'm gonna look and see if I can find that. Oh, they got that third-party Punisher on here too. And this is the one that comes with the extra accessories. I like that sword. That sword is cool. Yeah, so it comes with, I think the difference was the deluxe came with this hammer, this rocket launcher, and one of these helmeted head sculpts. But the rest of it came with that figure. It doesn't look bad, but I don't know. I'm gonna look off screen here and see if I can find that. But yeah, there wasn't a lot to cover this week, so I guess we'll end it early here. GB, go ahead and plug your Plug your stuff.
The hunt, the live.
Come by the hey, y'all come by the Rough Shot Stalks if you want to see toy hunts, maybe a little bit of wrestling, and some live shows. Come on by.
Knocks, or whatever we making the figures dance. I don't know.
But tomorrow we'll be going out into the street to see what is new.
Going outside.
Last time we went out, I think the big thing we found was the Cobra La, the Royal Guard people. They were out there, and for some strange reason, Ross just wants to. I think Ross is about to make it Christmas year round. I really do. They're getting out of control with the amount of stuff they're getting in. I saw the creature from the Black Lagoon Super 7 trike. The creature, the big wheel or whatever you rode when you were a kid. The big wheel or whatever. They put the creature of the Black Super 7, put the creature from the Black Lagoon on a big wheel. They did.
Like that's the size for a child?
Yes. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Exactly. There's going to be more of them because I remember that sometime last year, I remember seeing those. And he was not the only one. There was a couple of more on the little big wheels. But they are now showing up at Ross for like $15, $16. I don't know what they were going for originally. Same with Super 7 Thundercats have started to show up into the Ross. Man, it's just ridiculous. But come on by tomorrow night. Y'all see what I'm talking about. Because I'm guaranteed it'll be something stupid out there tomorrow.
Just, oh man, they are grasping for straws here. what they can make. Oh boy, it's just
nothing's off limits.
Nothing is. So where's the Fujis? Why are they no? Where's the Super 7? Where's the Super 7 Ultimates Good Times figures?
They're getting to them, man. They're getting to them.
Okay. Yeah, when they file for bankruptcy, they'll reveal them. Hey guys, look, we got Super 7 Ultimates of the Fujis. We can't actually pay for the license, so we're gonna have to alter the faces so they don't look exactly like they're supposed to. Because we can't pay the licensing fees, guys. We can't.
So they
can't do it. It's not in the budget.
They put masks on them. They put ski masks on them.
Ski masks on them.
Something dumb like that.
Let's see. Damn, I'm looking for this model kit to see if there's a place where I can get it where it doesn't take 70 days to get to me. It's okay if it takes me 70 days to build it, but I'm not. Oh, that's one of those where you take time building that. I'll look at that after stream. So for me, I am, like I said, I'm working on the Harley review. So be patient with me on that. And then once that's up, I will probably continue working on that snail shell review because I'm sure a lot of you are waiting on that. Jeez, the Marlboro man. Jeez. So there's that. And then I want to do a video on that SH Figure Arts Harley. It won't be a review, but I do want to sit down and talk about it, and also bring up the topic of Grail figures and what collectors consider Grail figures for them. So I'm considering that. Yeah, and then it's a 50-50 on that Revoltech Agent Venom. Will I pull the trigger on it? Will I not? We'll see. But that is it. I don't think there. Oh, and watch Fumbling and Chain tomorrow. Watch them talk about statues. Oh, you know what? It wasn't figure related, but I did pull the trigger on that John Carpenter game. It comes out on Thursday, so I will do an impromptu stream later on in the evening, and I'll take a look at that and see what it's all about. See if it's got the John Carpenter magic touch, or if they just tacked his name on there because he wanted a nice paycheck.
Damn.
It could be either one. If he actually had something to do with the game and it wasn't just John Carpenter being his 70-year-old self,
right?
Pulling a move out of the Kiss merchandise book and attaching his name to every piece of merchandise he can.
Right.
But that's it for us. We'll be back next week. Watch Fumbling and Shane tomorrow night. Watch Rough Shot on Thursdays. And watch Tales from the Outer Rim on Sundays and Smoking Joe's on Saturday. The Ohio, thank you for joining us. Please come back next week.
Thank you, Ohio.
And we don't have an outro yet. I still haven't made an outro, so we just make whatever. We just talk, and then when it ends,